Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate. This is Diamond Painting and Dr. Pepper, and I'm coming at you today with a What You Got Wednesday for the first time in several weeks. So I am glad to be here with you today. I just have a few things to open. Two are very clearly diamond painting related, and one is kind of tangentially diamond painting related. So we'll get to the diamond painting stuff first for those of you who only want to see that, and then we'll come back to this. So today for diamond painting stuff, I have one kit to open and the new sparkle sticky or sparkle putty from Diamond Art Club that I have been so excited to try, but I wanted to wait till I could open it with you guys. I haven't even broken the seal or anything, so I'm really excited to see what it smells like. I actually really love rose scented things, so I'm hoping it's a nice smell. And let's get into it first, because I'm really just gonna kind of open it and feel it and smell it. I might load up a pen with it since I plan to use it anyway. Ooh, okay. So it comes wrapped in an inside plastic bag. Ooh, it's got like a, is that a hole? No, I don't, well, is it? I can't tell. Do you see that it's got that little circle there? I think it's just a mark in the plastic. I don't know why. Okay, let's get it open. Oh my gosh, that's a lovely smell. It's not super strong, but I think that's a good thing because we don't want to overpower anybody. But yes, it smells like roses to me. You can definitely smell the putty smell too. Like it's not just roses, and I think that's because it's such a like lightly scented putty that some of the putty smell like still shines through. Ooh, but it's nice. I don't know if you're actually supposed to, I guess you're supposed to lift it up like this. Oh, wow. It's pretty sticky to the touch. It is pretty hot in here today. That's because our air conditioner is currently broken. But I might try to load up some of this just to see what it's like. I have a pen here that's in need of a wax or putty change. So I'm just going to remove this stuff that I had in here. I've heard it's not good to do this with tweezers. I don't know why. I always do it with tweezers and haven't had an issue, so I'm going to keep doing it that way probably because it works really well. Okay, so I am the type of person who likes to just like stab it down in and try to fill it that way. I'm going to go this way. Oh wow, that went in really easily. I wasn't sure how hard it would be. And then I like to like flip it over and kind of press it in. Wow, okay. This is different, a different texture than other putties I'm used to. It's softer. Now I'm not sure if, I've heard it's better not to have overhang with this putty. So I don't know if this is filled enough, but I filled it right like to the edge. So I will try that out later and see what I think. I'm very excited to try it. Ooh, it smells good, I think. Okay, so that is it for the sparkle putty. I'm gonna pack this. It is a hole. It is a hole in there. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna pack this back up. And then we'll get into our diamond painting kit that I am opening today. Okay, I've zoomed out as far as I can go because this, you guys, is a very large kit. And the reason I'm opening this one with you guys right now is because this is the one I'm gonna do for the Ivy Along that's starting next month. So this is Rose Library by Ivy Dollamore, and there is an event happening in the month of May where you diamond paint a kit by Ivy Dollamore, and it doesn't need to be a new start and you don't need to have a finish, So I probably am going to kit this up next since I just finished a project. So that's why I wanted to open this with you today. And you may or may not have already seen a video with me working on this or kitting it up, because this is going to go out Wednesday and my next Whip and Chat is going to go out Sunday. So yeah. Anyway, the event is being hosted by Michaela Renee. Her YouTube channel is just Michaela Renee. And she is hosting just this kind of like low-key diamond paint along for Ivy kits, because Ivy is one of her favorite artists. Ivy is also one of my favorite artists, so I really wanted to join in. And I have been planning to join in since I heard about it several months ago. Okay. It took me a while to figure out which kit I wanted to do, but I landed on this one because I have been dying to work on it for literal months. Okay, so here is our toolkit. We'll just open this real quick. Since it's a square kit, you will get some branded tweezers, a pen and squishy, 2 plates of wax, and those have plastic film over them, by the way, so if you want to use those, make sure and peel that back first. 2 multi-placers, a 4 and a 7. A cover minder. This one is an adorable little flower. These flowers are some of my favorites of the cover minder designs, and they come in a couple different sizes, and I really like these little small ones. And this color is beautiful. A roll of washi tape, and this washi tape I feel like actually goes really well with the kit we're about to open. Just the colors and the vibe. A tray with a tray stopper, and a bunch of baggies that we can use for extra leftover drills or whatever you want to use them for. I use them to store my leftover drills. Okay, let's go ahead and snap this all back into its bag and get into the kit itself. Here is the small sticker that comes with the kit that can go on the side of the box or in your logbook. I use it in my favorite cover minder that I got from the Dragonthorn Mint. And so whichever kit I am currently working on, I put this little sticker. It just fits right inside this slit here. And so I put that in there. And I actually am working on 2 kits right now. So I just put one behind the other and I switch it back and forth depending on which kit I'm actively working on. So that's what this sticker will go for me. But you can do whatever you want with it. Oh yeah, this is a chonker. And the good news on this one is I won't have to worry about fitting everything back into the box because I am going to kit it right up. Although I have to say I have been doing pretty well getting everything wrapped back up. I think I'm getting better. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. I love the feeling of the backs of these kits fresh out of the box. Now there is no way I will be able to fit this whole kit on screen at once. So I will try to remember to take a picture of it all rolled out for you and insert it here so that you can see the full kit. But oh my gosh, look at these faces. I love these 2 witches and their 3 cats. They are such a vibe. This stained glass window behind them. Oh man. Okay, let me get my things together here. Here's our big, huge bag of drills. We have our thank you booklet from Angie, who is one of the co-founders. It has instructions inside as well as what's included in the kit and some handy links for things like the VIP Facebook group, as well as some video tutorials. So yeah, check that out if you are new. Even some coupon codes. And then here we have our 2 sticker sheets. And there's 2 of them because this kit has 77 colors and each sticker sheet only fits 67. So if there are more colors than 67, you get 2. which is nice because then you get 2 big stickers of the original artwork. I'm going to show that to you now. Isn't it lovely? Ivy's artwork is to die for. I am obsessed. They are one of my biggest art inspirations for sure. So yeah, like I said, 77 colors. It has 5 ABs, Aurora Borealis diamonds, and 3 fairy dust. In case you were wondering, ecru is not a special drill color or anything. It's just the name that the DMC gives undyed floss. And so since all the colors are based off the DMC, we kept that name for that color. It's kind of like an off-white. So yeah, this is a square diamond painting, my favorite. And the size is huge. It's 98 centimeters by 70 centimeters or 38.6 by 27.6 inches. So I think that about ties with the largest kit that I've ever done, which up until now was Mountain Castle by Dominic Davison. And I think this is the same size if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to check that. I can't remember for sure. But it's very large. And there's no way I'm going to get it all done in the month of May, especially since I always have more than one kit going at once. But I'm just joining in for fun. So, and even if I wasn't just joining in for fun, you don't need to have a finish to join in on the event. So there's that. Here is the color spread. Those colors, you guys, everything I love. So much pink, purple, earthy tones. This is gonna be such a vibe to work on. Okay, I'm gonna move these out of the way first and try to get this to lay a little more flat. So to do that, I'm just gonna kind of roll it backwards a little bit. So I have never done a double-sided adhesive diamond painting. I've actually only, before I started purchasing diamond art clubs, I have only done one like off-brand kit that before I got into the hobby. It was my very first diamond painting kit, and I had no idea about licensed art or anything like that. I just purchased it off of Amazon, and it was cheap. And I found out I loved the hobby, and then I went on a deep dive and found out all about art licensing and the fact that these places don't typically license their art. And I was upset that I didn't know that when I bought it. But anyway, all that to say, even it didn't have double-sided adhesive. So I've never worked with double-sided adhesive, but I do know from watching other creator content that you should not roll your double-sided adhesive kit backwards like I just did with this one, because that could ruin the glue. But it's perfectly fine on poured glue, which all Diamond Art Club kits are poured glue. So this is laying flat just fine now. I can't believe how big this is. Okay, I'm gonna kind of scroll. I know I said I'd take a picture, but just in case I forgot or you want to see it more close up, I'll kind of like scroll to the top, bottom, side so that you can see all the bits and pieces of the canvas. It's got a legend on either side. There is the top of that pretty stained glass window, all the books in the library behind them, and then this bottom corner over here has all the roses of the rose library. So yes, okay, we'll end up back on their faces here. Let's get into the drills and see what we've got there. We have a little separate couple baggies on their own there. So we'll start with those. We have a pink and then a really, really dark green. So pretty. I will show you all the drills, but I won't call out all the drill numbers. I will, however, point out any special drills we see, provided I don't miss them, which I have been known to do in the past. So 10 points if I miss one and you catch it before I do. All right. We've got 3 bags of 3371, which is a really dark brown. The diamonds are arranged by weight, and so hold that thought. Ooh, our first fairy dust. Okay, so this is Z3856, which is kind of like a really, really, really light peachy pumpkin. And I don't know, can you guys see? Yeah, you can kind of see the glitter that's on the face of these drills. It's kind of like a really fine mica dust, and it just makes them absolutely shimmer, and I love them so much. Fairy dust are my favorite type of special drill. And we'll see where these go when we're done looking at the drills. Oh, and here's that ecru I was talking about, and there's 3 bags of it because it is all of the background of this stained glass window. So it's going to be this beautiful off-white color. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying, oh, these bags are arranged by weight. So this particular strand has a lot of, like, the majority of the colors because they're all really full bags. We have 2 bags of 3834. This strand starts off with our first AB, and it's one of my absolute favorite ABs. This is 128, and it is a 963 AB, which is a very, like, light peachy pink. My dog just hit my camera stand, so sorry for the wiggling. Not that you can tell because my hands are all shaky anyway. But isn't this gorgeous? So ABs, if you're not familiar, have this kind of iridescent coating on top of them that reflects a bunch of different colors, and it really draws your eye to where these are placed. And yeah, they're just gorgeous. It's a more in-your-face effect than fairy dust. Ooh, 2 bags of 3770. And here's our next fairy dust. Speaking of fairy dust, this one is Z604, which is another pink, a bit darker. Love that fairy dust effect. And there are 2 bags of that. 2 bags of 936. 2 bags of 3865. All the pinks. Okay. Here's some 605, 2 bags of that, 2 bags of 3776, 2 bags of 3802. Okay, we're getting into the slightly smaller bags here. Still some beautiful mauves and dark pinks, maroons, reddish hues. Okay, we're on our next to the last one. Guys, have I missed any special drills yet? Ooh, I have a loose drill right here, guys. I'm gonna just grab that before it gets in the way somewhere. Oh, here's our next AB. This is 141. It's our white AB. And then right next to it, we have 119, which is a dark purple AB. Hopefully that means I haven't missed any so far. All right, last strand. Just a few of these blues here and purples, and yet more pinks. So this is number 6010 is not part of the DMC. These are brand new colors that Diamond Art Club is creating to kind of fill gaps in the DMC. So that's been a fun project to work on. And here's our next fairy dust. This is Z907. Love this bright green. And our next AB, 135. It's another kind of bright yellow green. I love this one. Okay, I think this is our last AB. 126 is a light purple. I love that we have both the light and the dark purple in this kit. That was fun. Okay, I think I managed to actually call out every special drill. Let me double check. Yes, 5 ABs, 3 fairy dust. I did. Yay! Okay, now let's see where they're gonna go. Why don't we start off with number 1, which is 119, this beautiful dark purple AB drill. And you can see that here in the writing on her book, the front of her book, as well as up here in this wine glass that she's holding, or potion. It looks like a wine glass, but it's got some suspicious like smoke, steam coming off of it. So there's some in there, and there's some in this potion bottle. That one actually looks like a potion bottle, as well as the edging of her sleeves here, and some in her outfit, like on the bodice of her dress, and also in the bow on this witch's dress. There's some on this book back here, and there's also some up in the top left corner on this book back here, as well as the bottom left corner in the flowers over here. I'm going to shift you up a little bit here. You can also see some in this goblet down here. I think this is a gem in the goblet. I hope I'm in frame. Yes, yes. And further down on this witch's sock. Okay, so that was 119. Now we'll go to 126, which is the light purple. This one right here. I love this color. It looks like we have like a little 310 AB like trapped in there somehow. Little stowaway. Okay, so this one is symbol number 2, and it is here in the collar of this witch's dress, also in this potion bottle and the steam or smoke coming up from that potion, all the way up through here. Let me bring you back down a little. Ooh, all the way up through here. There's some in this flower over here on the side. There is some also on the front of the witch's book, so we have both the dark and the light purple there. And there's some more in this witch's clothing. Oh, I don't think I mentioned, but there's both 1 and 2, like the dark purple and the light purple, up here in this witch's flowers on her hat. And I think that covers all of 126. So now we're on to 128, my favorite one probably of this batch. That is symbol number 3, and you're going to find that here in the bow of this witch's hat, here in the sleeves of this witch, as well as the whole bodice and sleeves of the witch over here, and here, and all up throughout her hair. You can find some here in the steam coming off of her potion drink, as well as whatever ice or element she has in this little wine glass. There's some on the books in the bookshelf. There's some on this flower here, as well as the shadow of whatever is outside this window is all that AB. And I'm sorry I didn't show that very well. Let me see if I can, there. Okay, all of this. It looks like a plant that's standing right outside the window, and it's got some sunlight shining on it, so it has some AB there. And then this vase on the shelf over here has some 3s there. Moving down, we have a bunch down here in the big folds of this witch's dress. I love how poofy it looks, and it'll be so pretty with all those ABs in it. And then we have some just here on the candle down at the bottom. And I think that's all for the number 3. Don't quote me, I might have missed some. Did I say there was some in here? Just a little bit here in this potion bottle. Okay, next one is 135. This is our like bright green AB, greenish yellow. It's gonna be symbol number 4, and you're gonna find that all down here in the cauldron to kind of light up what they're brewing in here. And then there's also a little bit over here in this plant, as well as just touching the edges of this ivy over here where it kind of has the light hitting it from the window. You can also see a little bit here in the background of the stained glass window. And yeah, some more 4s here in this potion bottle. Our next one is 141, our white AB, and that symbol is the black dot on the white field. So you can see it here all throughout this witch's hat. It's going to be that iridescent white color. And this element here on the bookshelf has some. There's some just highlighting her hair in little bits, as well as the steam / smoke coming out of her potion / wine. And then these sparkles here of the magic are all that white AB. So fun. Also, I have to point this out because I think it's really cute, but this cat here has one tooth showing, and that is a single white AB. Okay, that's all the ABs. Next, let's look at the fairy dust. So we'll start with Z604, which is this kind of darker pink. It's really pretty. We have a lot of it. This symbol is kind of like the do not enter sign. It's a circle with a slash through it. And you'll find that a lot here in this witch's hair, a lot in the bow of her hat. Let me shift you a little bit. There's a lot in the steam / smoke from her drink thing and the glass itself. There's a ton in her outfit and these lines going down the front of her bodice. It's all throughout her outfit here, and it'll play really nicely next to the AB that's here. And then it's the highlights over here on the couch too, as well as being here on the candles, her sock here, and the surface of their crystal ball. And there's also a bunch over in these roses to the left. It's all throughout those. So that is our 604 fairy dust. Next is our Z907, this really pretty bright green fairy dust. And that is going to be the sword symbol. I call it the sword symbol. It's like a slash with a little hilt at the top left corner. And that you'll pretty much only find right here in the cauldron and like bubbling over where we're highlighting the potion that they're making in the cauldron. So it's all throughout here. And last but certainly not least, we have our Z3856, that really light peachy orange. And the symbol for this is just like the /. And that one, you guys, highlights the edges of the windows here where the light is shining on them. It's so pretty. And also like at the tops and bottoms of the crossbars of the windows, and these, let me pull you down. And these arches up here, like this, all of that is going to be this fairy dust. You can see a big batch of it right here. There's some of it here in this candle, kind of outlining the flame. And there's a bunch over here, which is like where the light from the cauldron is shining on this witch's leg right here. So yeah, this kit is just gonna sparkle and shine, and I cannot wait to work on it. I'm very excited. I know it's gonna take me a while, but I won't mind having this in my whip rotation for a long time because it's just gonna be so much fun to work on. So okay, that being said, I am gonna roll this up and then I will show you the last thing I have to unbox with you today. Okay, you guys, so if you have been in the diamond painting community for a while, you might know Gretel Lusky as one of the artists that licenses out her artwork to become diamond paintings. She is known by her artist name, Gret Lusky. I have been a fan of hers for so long. I just admire her process. It's very quick and kind of messy, and the way she turns that mess into just a beautifully rendered piece at the end has been something my brain wishes I could understand, but doesn't. So I love watching her process videos. But anyway, she put up a Kickstarter for an art book that she was making, and I backed it, and it's finally here. So I could not wait to open it with you guys. So it looks like here we've got some, oh my gosh, gorgeous washi tape. Holy cow. Guys, wouldn't this look amazing as the washi tape around the outside edge of Rose Library? I'm gonna have to do that. Let me see if I can get some started here so you can see it a little bit better. Oh man. Oh man. Look at that. Ah, I love it. So, Gretlesky uses a lot of like patterned washi tape right in her sketchbook as like elements of her spreads, and it looks so fabulous. And so I feel like this fits perfectly with her aesthetic. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Looks like this is just some cardboard. I'll move that out of the way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. This is the art book. Look at the iridescent pages. It's like A-B drills, but on a book. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is a book cover. And oh, here's what the book looks like underneath. Oh my gosh. Isn't her style amazing? Oh, those fairies are iridescent too. Okay. Look at the inside. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let's get through the rest of what's in the box and then I can get the box out of the way. I'm just so excited. Okay. Let's see. Got an envelope here. Okay, now I can move the box. I'm doing that. We got an envelope here. It's very large. Ooh, okay. These are postcards. So this just looks like, this is what her sketchbook pages look like. She is so, like, she starts off with just a really loose sketch, and by the time she's done, she has this beautifully rendered finished product that looks like she planned it all out. I don't know if she actually does or if she's just that good at making it look like it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that frog. I love these. The backs. Okay. So we just have, oh, this one has the frog on the back. Oh, wow. These are so pretty. As if I would ever send those to anyone. These are going on my wall. Okay. I know that's a selfish thing to say. Bookmarks, you guys. Oh, we have an iguana witch and a cat witch. I love them. Wouldn't these make amazing diamond painting panels? I would do them. I would totally do them. Oh, and they're double-sided too. I love these. Makes me wish I read physical books more often so that I'd have more chance to use them. And then the last thing is like this oversized sticker sheet. Wow. There's a mermaid in a jar. We have a mermaid with goldfish, or just a woman with goldfish. No, she's a mermaid. Look, she's got the mermaid ears. This kind of like reminds me of almost like Yume's recent pieces that have come out that show like the rib cage underneath, but a lot of artists do that. And I think it's a really interesting style. And then it's almost like this girl is a flower pot, but she's been shot by some kind of arrow there. So pretty. I love Gretlesky's mark making, like all the ink she uses and how she uses it. I cannot get over how amazing her artwork is. Okay, so I'm going to flip through the book a little bit, but I won't show you everything because that would take too long, and also you should really buy the book. She still has it available for sale. I will try to remember to link to her site below so that you can go check it out. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is like my aesthetic in a nutshell. Like I wish I, actually looked like this aesthetic when I dressed and everything, but like I'm drawn to exactly this. Oh, some of her early artwork. Oh, and we're getting into her inspiration. I cannot wait to flip through this and read all about, oh, here's that sticker we saw. read all about what she has to tell us. It looks like there's so much text, and there's so many pages, you guys. How many pages are in this? 207, 208. Wow. This is a chonker of a book. You really get your money's worth. Look at how she does the backgrounds on her pieces. I love how much texture is in her artwork. So awesome. Okay, I am very excited. Let's see if there's anything on the back cover. Ooh, okay. Pretty. So yeah, guys, that is everything I got in my Kickstarter package for Wayfinder by The Art of Gretel Lusky. I hope you enjoyed opening that package with me, as well as the diamond painting and the sparkle putty. I am so happy to have been able to open some things with you guys again, because I know it's been a while. But that said, it's time for me to kit up Rose Library. So I'm going to do that now, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.